Hi guys, C2 Builder here. Going to show y'all real quick a couple of options that there are for a suppressed pistol. A lot of guys that use suppressors on pistols have the biggest problem with the suppressor actually unthreading or coming loose while firing. And they're constantly having to grab hold of it with a rag or something, or if they've got an asbestos cover over it, and retighten it every single time. I'm going to show y'all an option that I prefer that has worked well with me, and I'll show you exactly what it takes to get the Beretta M9A1 to function reliably with a suppressor. What we have here is I went ahead and broke down. I have a M9 Beretta. It actually came with a factory threaded barrel. It's got a little, came with a little nice thread protector on it. And this is standard Beretta factory, but other aftermarket barrels will work as fine and also work good. What I've elected to do, let me show you, just kind of back up here just a minute. I have a Gemtech Raptor 9mm suppressor. This one is a sealed can. It's not serviceable as far as taking things apart. What I like about it, it's got the 3-lug adapter spring on the inside of it. So there is no threading, it's just a real quick snap on and snap off. I use this suppressor a lot in other applications, and instead of having different suppressors with different threads, different barrels, so what I elected to do was try to combine everything to where it worked with one suppressor for several different applications. One of the other applications being is a 3-lug adapter that I have here on a Colt 935 9mm submachine gun that I use quite often. And it is just really handy to be able to take this 3-lug adapter and snap it on there real quick, and then also move it from this to a pistol or whatever other applications you might want to do. So what I've done to make it more reliable, you have to do a couple of modifications to the standard Beretta before you do that. As you can see here, here is the good old plastic guide rod, the recoil spring guide rod, and also the stock hammer spring, which I did replace with a hammer spring from Wolf, and the standard stock Beretta recoil spring, which is kind of rated around 15 pounds. And then of course the standard Beretta 9mm barrel. So what I did first, well, I went ahead and installed the hammer spring from Wolf. Makes double action firing a whole lot easier, and makes the recoil also a little bit softer, and also enables the slide to go back and cock the hammer back a whole lot better and smoother action, which also aids in working with the suppressor. Okay, the first thing that I changed out was the guide. It's the solid steel guide from Wolf. Alright, and also what I did was I took out the factory recoil spring and used a Wolf 12 pound. So I went from 15 pound down to 12 pound. Now this works reliably with standard ammunition or subsonic 147 grain 9mm. So you don't have to, with this 12 pound, you don't have to keep changing out the spring like a lot of people say. It works reliably with the suppressor or without. Okay, one of the biggest contributor things that I did was I purchased this here. This is a 3-lug adapter available from HK Parts, and it is threaded for 1/2 inch by 28, which is pretty much standard that comes on a lot of the barrels now. So it just threads right on there, and you're ready to start using your 3-lug adapter. So like I said, what I did was go ahead and installed everything. And right now the Wolf springs, even with the hard to get items from Brownells or Midway, those things are fairly reliably available and pretty easy to purchase. Okay, so now what we have here is our threads shown. We're going to take our thread adapter, 3-lug adapter, thread that on. Go ahead and mate it up to the suppressor. Slowly install that on and then tighten it. Okay? And then you can put it all the way on. And like I said, this is just a real quick, easy way to get the suppressor to work and not have to worry about threading it on, and also the threads backing off and loosening up. So I don't know of anybody else who's done the 3-lug adapter for the Beretta. Other firearms, I'm not sure if they work. I'm going to do a video later on in the future showing a Smith & Wesson M9 doing the same thing with the threaded barrel and the 3-lug adapter. So anyway, well, so what we're going to be shooting is the Blazer 147 grain full metal jacket. So let's try it out and see how it works.